Good afternoon to all my viewers out there. What's going on? This your boy Shot with Glock coming with another nightly show. Sorry I'm a little late, but I'm a night owl, so it works out. All right, so bear with me. So tonight's show, I just want to talk about, you know, um, riding in the rain. Reason why I talk about that because I feel like that's something that a lot of riders, not even just I want to say newer riders. I would say like some veteran riders too don't like riding in the rain. So things I want to hit on that, is little tips that would help you become more confident within that. I actually just got through coming in the house. That's why I have, you know, my head wrap on and everything like that. But just one of the tips I want to go over is lane positioning. Lane position is very important when you're outside riding in the rain. If y'all can't hear me very well, let me know. This is a new setup that I'm utilizing right now. I tested it the other day on TikTok. One of my buddies, helped me out with the test, and he was able to hear me. So hopefully, y'all can hear me. But yeah, so I ended up going out for a ride today, or tonight, and what made me think about it was the fact that it is raining out. Um, pretty not crazy bad, but yeah. So lane positioning. Whenever you're out there and it's raining outside, you want to try to be on the highest point of that lane. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, what I mean by that is if you look at the road, it has this bow in it, right, from the center going, or if it's like the highway by my house, it kind of just slants at an angle like that. You know what I mean? So it has a slight slant to it. You want to be at the highest point. So when I say by the highest point, this is the highest point of that lane. If it's slanting down, you want to be at the highest point of that lane and stay within the tire tracks of the cars that came through there because it already done pushed a lot of that water out the way, so you don't got to worry about it. That is an important tip right there. That's something that I do. I try to get to the highest point of the lane, and that's where I like to stay. So that way I don't run into. You're probably asking why you do that. Well, that's so that way I don't run into any big puddles and end up hydroplaning or or losing control of my bike. You know, I would say the next tip I would have for you all is speed. When it's raining outside, like anything else, throttle control, clutch control is very, very important. So get out there and practice that because if you are heavy on the twisting that throttle and you have no self control with it, you might want to learn to get some self control with that throttle because by you just twisting that throttle and cranking on it, like you know what I'm saying, like no tomorrow, that right there can also cause a really bad day for you as well. So remember throttle control. Control that throttle. Smooth and easy, man. Smooth and easy. You ain't gotta crack it open. You're not speed racing. You know what I mean? Take your time out there. And as far as your clutch, you definitely want to have your clutch control in case you get into some traffic while out there. You want to make sure you keep enough power to that rear wheel. I would say the next tip I have for that, riding in the rain, stay away from the semis. Because I'm telling you right now, I stay away from semis anyway, but definitely stay away from them when it's raining. Because they kick up so much water, it's ridiculous. And anybody got time for that. So another tip I'm gonna give you guys for tonight. There's a few more that I do, but I'll give you like two more. Um, hey, what's going on? Super dope. So I would say wear some visible gear. Like if you have to go out there and buy you some rain gear, don't be buying that blacked out rain gear. I understand a lot of times as bikers we like to wear the color black. Yeah, I get it. But when it's raining, get you some high vis gear. You know what I'm saying? Something that people can see you with. Yeah, you should try to stay away from the big the trucks at least. I try to stay away from cars too, but it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? but uh bike, it's gonna be difficult to stay away from the cars. I'm not gonna lie to you, 'cause there's gonna be people that's gonna be on the speed past you. There's gonna be people that want to ride your bumper like tonight. Like almost got rear ended. This dude was literally like trying to ride my rear tire. And oh, but as I was saying, I get off track. But yeah, wear some high vis gear. And I know I was about to talk about speed. As far as your speed goes, maintain a constant speed if you can. You can go 65, 70. If you're comfortable with going those speeds, but find a safe speed that's comfortable for you. You know what I mean? Don't try to sit here and ride at somebody else's speed that they may be more comfortable at than you. All right, that's where ride your ride come into effect. Me personally, I'll cruise at maybe like 65, 70 when it's like raining, only because I know for a fact that the window for error is, pretty small for us. Um, and yeah, gotta be safe. Gotta make it back to the crib. Yeah. So those are the tips I got for that. Um, I was talking about it earlier on my TikTok. Just giving some of those people some knowledge. And like I said, the knowledge that I drop, it isn't just for riders. It's for those who are aspiring to ride, those who are new to riding, those who don't aspire to ride, but they just want to know because they see bikes out there on the road and they just like they lack the knowledge to understand what it is that we're doing when we out there. 'Cause we know what we're trying to accomplish, but they don't. So this right here is just a teaching, learning, um, learning time for them. So any knowledge is good knowledge. You know what I mean? I was always told the smartest person in the room ain't the one that's talking the loudest. So just remember that. But I did, aside of that, I did see something cool today. Well, I don't want to say cool. Yeah, I don't want to say cool, but yeah, I see the car on fire. Like nobody was in it though. Nobody was in it. But it was a car on fire. And then it started like I seen sparks and it started just like shooting stuff everywhere. It was crazy. I was on the other side of the highway. Um, but it was right there on the 80, 84, going 84 west, no east. And yeah, I was like, "Yup, let me get on." It was cool. I got video of it, but I would have shared it up there tonight, but I was running a little behind, so I had time to upload it. But yeah, that was pretty dope to see. But I did get away. You know what I'm saying? Because you see something like that, just move. Because once you start seeing stuff flying, you never know where it's gonna fly, and it's nighttime, so you definitely ain't gonna be able to see it. But yeah, I had to tell you that was pretty dope. The next topic I want to discuss, as the title say, is riding at night. When you're riding at night, make sure this may sound kind of like lame to some people. Don't really care. You gotta ride and be safe out there. If you're riding by yourself, you know what I'm saying. 9 times out of 10, you might want to wear a glow vest. I mean, you can wear one anytime, really. You can wear one when you're riding with a group, whatever you want to do. But try to have you like a vest. I have like a high vis vest that I could throw on over whatever I have, or if I have a passenger, they can throw it on or whatnot. It stays inside of my tour pack. So if you ever ride with me and you need a glow body, I got you. Don't worry about it. What else? I would say be mindful of the fact that you are invisible, way more invisible than you are during the day. So make sure that you stay in a good lane position so that way people can see you. I know a lot of times people think just the loud pipes is gonna be enough, but no. Make sure you light your bike up. You know what I mean? Like add some lights to your bike. If you see Mystique, you'll see she has a ton of lights. Um, I did that purposely because there are times where when I'm traveling, I am riding like dumb early, like 2 in the morning where it's still dark out. So I want people to be able to see me and I want them to know that I'm there. Because last thing you want is someone to be right next to you and not know that you're there. Yes, it does help to have loud pipes on your bike so that when they're near you, you know what I'm saying, they can hear you and they now they're looking. Um, just make sure if you're gonna have loud pipes on your bike, do wear some earplugs, all right? You don't want to be riding long distances like that without earplugs in. Some people don't care. Some people may be like, "Oh, real bikers don't wear that." Well, let them go deaf. All right, that's on them. You do what you gotta do for you. I like to keep the last bit of hearing that I have left. Um, what else? Headlights. Make sure you have a really good headlight. Invest in a really good headlight. I promise you, if you invest in a really good headlight, you will have nothing to worry about. Because yeah, and Mystique, she will be getting a headlight upgrade soon. Pretty soon, pretty soon. I may get her a new set of eyes coming up the end of this month. Who knows? But for those of you out there that do ride at night or you do ride in the rain, what tips do you all have that maybe you can share with the masses? So if you have any tips for anyone, what is it that you do? Sorry, checking the messages real quick. No one have any tips that they use when they're riding? Or did I already hit on most of it? Well, it's night riding or riding in the rain. Well, I could say something that does help too. If you're riding at, at night and it's more than one of you, if y'all, the closer y'all ride together, the better you'll illuminate the road. So make sure y'all do that. So I was reading something that I got a message on. But yeah, tonight that's all I want to talk about. I got on a little bit late tonight, so I didn't want to have to stay on too late this evening. But you all have a wonderful evening. Hope I gave you guys some good tips to help you guys out in your riding journey. And once again, if you have any topics that you're unsure about, whether you're a new rider, a veteran rider, or um, just someone that wants to know, what I'm saying, some motorcycle information, and feel free, hit me up. Tell you guys, my inbox on Instagram is always open. So don't be ashamed to hit me up. Also, before I forget, it is a live going on for Left Lane Chronicles tomorrow with our special guest, Power, from Under the Helmet with Power. That's the YouTube channel. Go check it out. I'm telling you right now, tomorrow's gonna be a movie. I think y'all gonna really enjoy it. And honestly, I'm pretty excited about you know what I'm saying, having him on. Whenever you guys get a chance tomorrow, 8 p.m. Matter of fact, put it on your calendar. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be going live. Myself and Just Gab from Just Gab 757 will be going live on Left Lane Chronicles YouTube channel to sit down with power. You can view it on Left Lane Chronicles. You can view it here on Shower Glide, or you can view it if you're on my Facebook. You can view it on my Facebook as well. So we try to create the platform for you where you can see it from anywhere. So no excuses. Hope to see y'all tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And everybody have a good night. It's your boy Shower Glide. As always, until the next ride, remember, keep them tubes down. You heard? I'm out. Good night, everybody.